This is ABC7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top story this evening, drug overdoses continue to plague Manatee County. They've even been reported in dogs. Recent Narcan donations to the Manatee County Sheriff's Office have raised awareness about this issue. And that's where we find ABC7's Rick Adams live with more on this initiative tonight. Rick.
Yeah, Haley, this is something that you don't hear too much about, but animals can overdose just like humans. Canines are on the front lines of the fight against opioids and heroin, sometimes as much as sheriff deputies. This puts these skilled animals at risk to sniff and ingest drugs, causing a possible overdose. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office has just received a donation of 8 Narcan kits from a local family and 1 kit from the DeSoto Animal Clinic.
With the kit on hand, they can administer it and then, of course, get the dog to the veterinarian.
Narcan can help reverse a drug overdose in humans and animals. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office has 9 canine units, so the 9 donated injectable Narcan kits are now with each of those units.
It just gives them, a sense that, okay, if something happens, I've got something that could save my dog.
Saving dogs is something that Dr. Alanka Ambrose and her team at the Veterinary Emergency Center in Bradenton does well. She tells us she occasionally has had to rescue dogs from an overdose. Having Narcan available sometimes can be the difference between life and death.
We actually have it in a vial as an injection. We definitely do have that, always have that available. That's something we never don't have.
The Manatee County Sheriff's Office says that the canine unit has not had any dogs get sick from exposure to opioids, but they tell us thanks to the donations, they are now prepared if the situation calls for Narcan. And the family who made this donation could not be reached for comment. Reporting live from Bradenton, I'm Rick Adams. Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Rick. The former Sarasota County deputy accused of stealing from and trying to kill an elderly woman was back in court today for a motion hearing. Frankie Bybee is facing 25 charges, including attempted murder, exploitation of the elderly, and fraud after a 79-year-old woman reported he was harassing her. Deputies say Bybee stole $65,000 from her by writing checks to himself. Today, the prosecution dropped one of Bybee's fraud charges, saying evidence shows he did not commit the particular crime. He still faces another 13 fraud charges. Bybee has also been declared indigent after evidence was presented that he was unable to pay his attorney's fees. New tonight, a fire breaks out at a business in Bradenton. It happened just before 7 o'clock tonight in the 5200 block of 26th Street West. The 2-alarm fire spread through a mixed-use building right across the street from Cedar Hammock Fire Department. That made it really quick for crews to respond.
We saw smoke coming from the eaves and fire showing from an exterior window. So we called it in and came right over. Initial reports were heavy smoke coming from all the eaves and a fire in the center of the building.
Crews were able to respond within 1 minute of that fire being reported. No one was inside the building at the time and no injuries were reported. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Also new tonight, a little girl is in the hospital after she was found unresponsive in a pool. Venice paramedics were called to a home on Villas Drive after the 4-year-old girl was going in and out of the pool with no one watching her. Her family did CPR and then she was awake and alert by the time help arrived. She was taken to Venice Regional Bayfront Health for treatment. And now for a check on our forecast, let's head over to Bob.
Haley, it has been active as of late. Lots of showers and storms have been around the afternoon and evening, some of those containing some very heavy rainfall. Luckily, no severe weather around. That's due to more so the cloud cover we have in the morning. And it looks as though similar conditions are expected to be played out again tomorrow. The rain is weakening. You can see it's thinning out now across parts of South Sarasota County. Still, though, some light rain lingering where they've had the heaviest. That's right there near Northport and Port Charlotte. A few showers over just east of Parrish right now, but most of the rain is over and will continue to clear out of here. Got to look at some of the rainfall totals for mainly inland areas. 3.7 right there by Northport. That's just today, just this afternoon. for a few hours and nearly 4 inches of rainfall. Lesser amounts at Anna Maria Island, about a 1/10 of an inch there, 1.8 inches at near Terra and also near Waterleaf along I-75 and State Road 64. It looks like we're in for similar conditions again tomorrow with showers and storms, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Not everyone's going to get the heavy rain, but there'll be a few around that will. 73 degrees right now, the dew point 71. We have clearing skies, the humidity fairly high, so this warm and muggy air mass continues to stay with us. We'll let you know if that's going to go away for Dad's weekend coming up in just a few minutes. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Another big day on Capitol Hill as Attorney General Jeff Sessions testified in front of the Senate Intelligence Committee about the Russia investigation and the firing of FBI Director James Comey. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein also testified, saying he won't fire Robert Mueller without cause. ABC's Lana Zach has more from the Capitol.
And the suggestion that I participated in any collusion is an appalling and detestable lie.
At times, the testimony of Attorney General Jeff Sessions was heated.
Mr. Comey said that there were matters with respect to the recusal that were problematic and he couldn't talk about them. What are they?
Why don't you tell me? There are none, Senator Wyden. There are none. I can tell you that for absolute certainty.
Sparks flying after Senator Wyden accused the Attorney General of stonewalling. The senator telling me he just wanted answers for the American people.
We are the committee with the legal obligation to do vigorous oversight. And these officials can't just say they're not going to answer because they don't feel like it.
Among the tough topics, questions about Russia, including Sessions' own meetings with the Russian ambassador.
I recuse myself from any investigation into the campaign for president, but I did not recuse myself from defending my honor against scurrilous and false allegations.
Meanwhile, at the White House,
Thank you very much.
President Trump declined to dispute the comments of one of his longtime friends who said that President Trump is considering asking for the firing of special counsel Robert Mueller. But Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, the one person who could fire Mueller, testified that the White House was not going to make that call.
If there were a good cause, I would consider it. If there were not good cause, it wouldn't matter to me what anybody says.
Sessions was also asked whether or not the president did in fact have secret White House tapes about his conversations with James Comey. Sessions said he did not know. Remember, it was more than a month ago at this point that the president tweeted out that there may be tapes, and the White House has yet to confirm if in fact they do exist. Reporting from Capitol Hill, Lana Zach, ABC News.
New developments tonight in the case of the young American arrested and held in North Korea last year. Otto Warmbier is now on his way back to the U.S. In January of 2016, he was arrested for stealing a sign from a hotel he had been staying at in Pyongyang. He was sentenced to 15 years hard labor. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson announced his release today at the direction of President Trump. Reports surfaced last week that Warmbier has been in a coma for the past year. A medevac plane took him to Alaska this afternoon. He has just arrived in Ohio, where he is from. 2 Georgia inmates are on the run tonight after one of them allegedly shot and killed 2 officers during a prison transfer. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office says 43-year-old Donnie Rowe and 24-year-old Ricky DuBose somehow got through a locked gate inside of a prison bus, overpowered and disarmed the sergeants and shot them. Rowe and DuBose then reportedly carjacked a man in a green Honda. Police say the inmates are armed with semi-automatic handguns taken from those officers.
They need to surrender before we find them. I saw 2 brutally murdered corrections officers. That's what I saw. I have their blood on my shoes.
Both men are career criminals. 31 other inmates were on board of the bus at the time. They stayed on the bus and provided assistance to authorities, who are now offering a $50,000 reward. Jury deliberations are now in their second day in Bill Cosby's sexual assault trial. Jurors asked the judge for clarification of a deposition Cosby gave more than a decade ago in a civil case. They also asked for some clarity about a charge in connection to Cosby giving Andrea Constand pills, quote, without her knowledge. The jury wanted a clearer definition of that, but the judge told them they would have to figure it out for themselves. Prosecutors say the comedian drugged and sexually assaulted Constand at his home in 2004. He is pleading not guilty to 3 charges of aggravated indecent assault. If convicted, he could face up to 30 years behind bars. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official Suncoast forecast. Plus, in the wake of the VA scandal, a bill passes Congress that could keep operations better staffed. And Governor Scott hits the road again. Why he toured the state today in the wake of a special session in Tallahassee.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Good evening, I'm Carol Blackman. It's Tuesday, June 13th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $101 million. During the jackpot, all you have to do is match all 5 white balls plus the Go Mega Ball. Good luck, get out your tickets. Your first number is 62. Up next is 51. That's followed by 75. Then we have 68. And our final white ball is 27. Time now for the Go Mega Ball. The Go Mega Ball is 8. Your winning numbers again are 62, 51, 75, 68, 27. The Go Mega Ball is 8. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Friday's jackpot is $113 million. Good luck.
My name is Julius. I have cerebral palsy. I work for Farmer Jeffrey Weising Law Firm. I do a lot of data entry and scanning documents. I want to increase my working experience to make the company much better. At the end of the day, it's good to think of the day's work and to think about what I have accomplished.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to abilitieswork.employflorida.com.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate
or shop at Goodwill,
I'm creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline. If you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death, you must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Bob, I just noticed a few sprinkles this evening on the windshield, nothing major.
Things are starting to calm down. This is fairly typical. It's nice out there, too. Temperatures
it is nice.
Drop down into the mid-70s, lower 70s. I saw a rainbow. I got a picture of one.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Me too.
I should have sent it to pics at mysuncoast.com.
Here's
a look at that rainbow right there. It is. That's right. I shot that one. It's a double rainbow down near my parents' house at Heron Creek. I actually got video. I posted it on my Facebook page, too. You want to go to that WWSB meteorologist Bob Harrigan, too, and like that page. You'll see photos like that as well. Yeah, and Haley's, too. That's right. Come on in and check those out. Now, we had some great pictures, too, of some of the shelf clouds sent in and some lightning strikes as well. And that is the danger of these storms. Not so much the severe weather, But the lightning strikes that are occurring with them, we had a tremendous amount today near Northport, not as much downtown Sarasota. In fact, from this review of the Van Wezel webcam, not showing much going on at all in downtown Sarasota. Just some clouds kind of came through, even a little peak of the sunshine. And look at that gorgeous peak sunset right there, pink, I should say, sunset. And the Titan radar picture depicting just a few light rain showers around now. The heavy activity is gone, but there's a pretty good chance there'll be a few more tomorrow, showers and storms around. Not as much as we saw today, but there'll be a few around, I think, again tomorrow afternoon and evening as a result of the southeasterly wind component, which continues to drive the storms off toward the west, and it kind of meets the sea breeze and really intensifies the storms right near the coast. Currently, we have fair skies at the airport, 73 degrees. The dew point temperature still fairly high at 71. We have an east wind at 3. Not much of a breeze out there, but the pressure is still fairly high, 30.05 inches. High pressures at the surface, and the high today was 91 degrees, a couple degrees above the average, and so was the low, and not close to the record. 71/100ths of an inch of rainfall at the Sarasota-Braden Airport. That brings our monthly total up to well over 7 inches of rainfall. That's 5 inches plus above average. But look at the yearly total. We are now not in the deficit, but actually a surplus of rain for this year. So we were at one point about 10 to 12 inches below average, and now we've caught up to that, and we're above it now as far as that rainfall total goes for the year. More showers and storms are in the offing for us tomorrow afternoon and evening. They'll be scattered about. Some areas today didn't get rain, but we'll see some areas getting up to 2-3 inches, like in Northport and near Port Charlotte this afternoon and this evening. With that southeasterly wind flow, a little west coast sea breeze developing each and every afternoon, there's a chance to see those scattered storms. So we indeed are in our rainy pattern, and a summer pattern will continue for the foreseeable future. No real threat of anything breaking that up. With high pressure situated off the east coast of Florida, we'll see that southeasterly flow, which will enhance showers and storms in the afternoon and evening. Some of those could be heavy rainmakers. I don't think we'll see anything too severe. Wind gusts could get as high as 30 to 40 miles an hour. And it looks as though this little frontal boundary here may disrupt things a little bit, but not much. We're still going to see showers and storms in the afternoon and evening. And we continue to watch an area that may pop up down there in the Yucatan for tropical development. It's hot over the northeast, 85 in Philadelphia, New York at 84, 86 in Omaha, 84 in Wichita, 72 at this hour into Denver, and 86 in Dallas now, and 79 in Oklahoma City. And temperature now in Atlanta at 76 degrees. Well, the forecast for boaters looks to be pretty good. We will see just a light chop in the bays and inland waters. Seas running 2 feet or less, and winds out of the southeast turning to the southwest. The water temperature at 83, the UV index at 7, and tomorrow the tides upcoming 5:36 for your high tide. Low tide will be at 9:55. And tonight, strong storms mainly well offshore, ending again a few showers are possible. Overnight in the Gulf of Mexico, 73 for a low. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies in the morning, then mostly cloudy in the afternoon. A high near 88, and the extended forecast shapes up like this. Showers and storms. Yes, summer weather continues right through the weekend and beyond, with a good chance for those late day storms. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. In Washington, Congress is approving legislation that will make it easier for the Department of Veterans Affairs to fire employees accused of misconduct. The House cleared the bipartisan bill today. It lowers the burden of proof needed to terminate employees. It will also speed up the process of disciplining or firing employees. It comes after a 2014 scandal at the Phoenix VA Medical Center, where some veterans died while waiting months for appointments. The Senate already approved the bill last week. It will head to President Trump's desk for a signature later this week. Florida doctors have come out victorious in the lengthy legal battle over the Docs versus Glocks law. Last month, the state did not appeal a federal court ruling striking down major parts of the law. The decision comes 6 years after Florida lawmakers passed the measure, which tried to stop doctors from asking patients about their guns. It placed several restrictions on doctors and healthcare providers.
Our motive is not to take away their guns or to in any way interfere with their ability to own and use guns. Our whole issue is let's just talk about how to keep that child of yours safe.
The court found the record-keeping, inquiry, and anti-harassment provisions of the law unconstitutional, but upheld the portion of the law that bars doctors from discriminating against patients who have guns. Governor Scott is celebrating the end of the special session by touring the state as part of his fighting for Florida's future victory tour. He highlighted the $215 million increase in funding for public schools, as well as the $76 million that will go toward boosting tourism with Visit Florida. He also spoke about the impact of a new $85 million grant that fund will have on job growth.
Next, we have a different way to do economic development. It's a flexible, transparent program. It's going to focus on infrastructure. It's going to focus on job training. It's $85 million where we work hard to make sure we continue to create an environment where every company knows they want to be headquartered or do business in our great state.
The governor visited Miami, West Palm Beach, Fort Myers, Tampa, and Jacksonville as part of this tour today. Sports is next, but first, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Here's a preview of tonight's show. Savor it. Hold on. How do you guys know you're giving the same hairstyle right now?
I think it's like jazz. You got to feel it, Jimmy.
You got to feel it.
I heard about the Dotoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
If there is prostate cancer, we at the Dotoli Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was. I can tell you that you will not find a finer, more professional team of clinicians anywhere in the world.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beauty Rest, Eye Comfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
This is an important medical announcement. Bard IVC filters have been linked to punctured veins and problems with migration. Anyone who's received a Bard IVC filter must receive medical monitoring and may be entitled to substantial compensation. If you have the Bard Recovery G2 or G2 Express filter, you are in a class of patients who should be compensated for some expenses. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to people who should have been warned about the risks of the Bard IVC filters. Call the IVC Filter Hotline if you or a loved one has received an IVC filter and experienced a vein puncture or required medical monitoring. You must call now.
Call 800-329-3089, 800-329-3089.
I dream of the creature by night and by day. Wielding my weapon, I slaughter my prey. 2,000 cash, I'll be rolling in dough. So hey, a big monster, come out from below. So hey, a big monster, come out from below.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Now, sports.
The Rays back on the road again as they begin a two-game series against the Blue Jays in Toronto. The game remains scoreless until the top of the third when Taylor Featherston gets a home run to bring the Rays up by one. Then same inning, Logan Morrison with another home run. Corey Dickerson and Evan Longoria also score on the play. Rays up 4-0. Next inning, Evan Longoria at the plate, line drive to left field, lets Malik Smith and Corey Dickerson score to bring the Rays up by 6. The Rays go on to win 8-1. A State College of Florida pitcher is a first-round pick of the world champion Chicago Cubs. Brendan Little, taken with the 27th overall pick last night in the MLB draft. The left-handed pitcher just finished up his sophomore year at SCF after transferring from University of North Carolina. Little led the Manatees with 133 strikeouts and a .253 earned run average. He ranked second in the nation in strikeouts. Little is considered a power pitcher with a fastball hitting 95 miles an hour.
Well, he's definitely a big part of our club. He was our #1 arm and threw very, very well for us. And you always felt good about him when he was on the mound. So he was a big part of our success, no doubt about it. Baseball experts say might have been the best breaking ball in the draft.
Also drafted today, Sarasota High grad Dylan Busby, now at Florida State, drafted by the Pirates in the 3rd round. And Venice High grad and current Florida Gator Dalton Guthrie, a 5th-round pick of the Philadelphia Phillies. Congrats to all of those players. The world's highest-paid sports star is being accused of tax evasion. Prosecutors say soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo used a business structure to hide his revenue from Spanish officials. Ronaldo is charged with 4 crimes against the public treasury for not paying more than $16 million in taxes over a 4-year period. According to Forbes, Ronaldo has earned $93 million over the last 12 months. That's a look at sports. We'll have our lotto numbers right after this.
I love big bling for little Ching. That's why I only wear Spectralite diamonds from Created Gems, or I wear nothing at all.
Rose takes her volunteering for Tidewell Hospice very seriously. But she knows how to have fun, too. And that's what she brings when we're invited to visit patients as part of Tidewell's pet therapy program. People love to see her. She really brightens their day. She makes people smile, and in end-of-life care, a smile can be a wonderful gift. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Are you suffering from chronic back or arthritis pain that keeps you from enjoying everyday life? Are you currently covered by Medicare or private PPO insurance plans such as United Healthcare, Humana, Care Improvement Plus, or Blue Cross Blue Shield? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving supporting back brace at little or no cost to you. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, sciatica, bulging or herniated discs, and other painful conditions that make it difficult to perform everyday tasks. For a free check of your back brace eligibility, call the Alliance Back Brace Center today. When you qualify, our professional, friendly staff will deal directly with Medicare or private insurance for free, so you don't have to. Plus, we deliver directly to your home for free. It's that simple. Will you qualify for a Medicare or private insurance covered back brace today? There's only one way to find out.
Call the Alliance Back Brace Center at 800-219-2513. That's 800-219-2513.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the blingiest of them all? You are, with Spectralite diamonds, all gorgeous and affordable. Only found at Created Gems, where you always get big bling for little Ching.
SeaWorld is welcoming a new member to the family. This baby walrus was the first walrus ever born at the Orlando park. Its mother, Caboodle, gave birth just after midnight. Walruses are not listed as endangered, but SeaWorld says they are affected due to global climate. The mother and calf are not on display just yet. They are under 24-hour care to make sure they are in good health. They're born kind of looking like they have, they kind of have the mustache thing, so they look a lot older than they are. They don't look quite like newborns when they're born. Oh, that's so cute. Best of luck. I hope I hope we get a name and everything soon.
Yep. Showers and storms tomorrow late afternoon, not a washout during the day, so it should be okay. I know a lot of the courses are underwater right now,
my
so
gosh,
call ahead.
Yeah, not a lot of golf going on. Maybe some fishing if the calms down.
I'll be doing that.
Yeah, you'll be doing that tomorrow. See you then.